Hi friends, so today I'm going to talk to you about creating a routine and a schedule. And the reason why I wanted to bring this to you is because many of you have reached out to me talking about how you feel a little lost, a little scatterbrained, and you're kind of losing focus, and it's difficult to work from home when you're used to being out of the house for work. So I wanted to share with you some tips and strategies that I've been using the last 2 weeks, because I was having a little difficulty as well, focusing, figuring out what I was going to do from moment to moment, and feeling a little lost. So I really, during my meditation, was processing like, what can I do to feel a purpose in the day and to feel like I'm out in the world and productive, even though I'm still sitting at home. So I tapped into when I used to be a stay-at-home mom, and I can remember that I made sure that I got up every single morning and I got myself showered, I got myself dressed, I took care of my kids, I took them to school, I never dropped them off when I was in my pajamas, even though I was a stay-at-home mom. I dressed as if I was leaving the house to go somewhere. So I tapped into that, and it really did make a difference in my mindset. So what I've been doing the last 2 weeks is I set an alarm every single morning. Now I give myself a little wiggle room because I had a 45-minute commute, but I set an alarm every single morning and get up, and I either go outside for a long walk or I go into my gym for a workout, like a 30-minute workout. If I'm not feeling the workout or the walk, I don't push myself. I honor wherever I am at that moment, I honor it. And then I always go in and do my meditation and I journal, and then I start my day as a virtual teacher. And I spend my day doing my things with my coworkers and doing the things with my students. But I make sure at 12 o'clock I stop whatever I'm doing, and that's when I have lunch. My husband comes out of the office and we sit down and we have lunch together. And then I go back to work. And then at 3 o'clock I shut everything down unless I assigned myself to a webinar. I will shut everything down at 3 o'clock, and I will do something for at least an hour that I enjoy. And I enjoy cleaning, so that might be cleaning or reading a book or just going outside and sitting. If it's a nice day outside, I'll sit in the sun. Whatever it is that brings me joy at that moment. But I know that during the day you have to take those breaks. You need a brain break so that you can refocus and recharge your brain. Another thing that I've been doing is I went online. Now you could do this just in a notebook, but I downloaded a schedule, an hour by hour schedule, because I was feeling really lost and confused and forgetting to do things, and I needed those reminders. Now if I don't do at 9 o'clock what I said I was going to do at 9 o'clock and it gets moved to 11 o'clock, am I going to freak out? No, but at least I know that I have these things to do and I can check them off during the day as I get them done. And that way I know that I've completed everything that I needed to do. And I try to fill out for the next day before I finish for the day for work. I try to fill out all the things that I know that I need to complete the following day so I don't forget. And then we've been trying to make sure that we have dinner at the same time every single night. And then our nighttime routine is back to what it used to be prior COVID-19. We would do our things, whatever, at night, and then my husband and I will sit down and watch a show, something that's funny, nothing that's too emotionally grinding and upsetting, something that's very lighthearted and funny. And then we go to bed at our regular scheduled program time that we used to before, because you want to keep your sleep patterns the same. I talked about this in my sleep video, that you don't want to interrupt your sleep patterns, because then the next day you're going to be completely thrown off. You're going to be cranky, you're going to be tired, you might have a headache, you might feel like you're in a fog. So you want to try to keep those same routines, like waking up at the same time that you normally did before, doing your morning routine that you usually do before you would go to work. If you're someone who used to take a shower, get up and take a shower, get dressed. Ladies, put some clothes on other than yoga pants or pajamas. Maybe put on a pair of jeans or some nice casual clothes, but not workout clothes or pajamas. Make yourself feel worthy of taking the pride and the time for yourself. It's all about your mindset. I understand that these are times that we've never had before, but the longer we stay in this, the longer we're creating habits that we don't want to keep. So if you're kind of lounging around all day and doing nothing, then you're basically telling the universe that you're not worth it to get up in your own home to take care of yourself and do your things. It's just the truth. So I suggest to you that you start getting up and start living your life, even if you're in your home, as if you were being productive outside of the house. When we come out of this, when we come out of COVID-19, we are going to have a lot of post-traumatic stress. All of us are. Everyone from the elderly to the middle age to the 20-year-olds to the little people. We are all gonna have some kind of traumatic stuff to deal with after. But if we start now creating habits and schedules and routines, that's going to make it easier for us to transition back into the world when we're allowed, especially us on this East Coast. We're getting really hit hard. Once we get out of our houses, we're going to have to go back to somewhat of our normal, regular scheduled program of what we were doing, going to work, taking the kids to school, and all of those things. So I just highly suggest this because if anything, it's gonna just make you feel better. I know for me, sitting around in my pajamas in the beginning was kind of cool. I was like, I'm sitting around in my pajamas and I'm kind of chill and I'm kind of relaxed. And then after a while, that just got old. It just got old. And getting up, getting dressed, and doing my hair, putting on a little bit of makeup actually makes me feel a little bit better about myself. It's just these little tricks, it's these little mindset games that we can play in our head to help release the dopamine in our minds, to help in our brains so that we can have those feel-good feels. So I hope this serves you. I hope that this helps you on some kind of level, and you don't have to do it all at once. You can start small, and I would even challenge you to just schedule, write a note, like a to-do list of just 3 things to do today or tomorrow. Wake up in the morning, do something in the morning, have something to do in the afternoon, and then have something to do in the evening that you can cross off and feel like you've accomplished something. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you. I hope you're staying safe. I hope that you're staying healthy. And until next time.